This is Intermission, Wednesday, December 9th, 2020. I'm your host, Calvin Cassidy. Welcome to my home in Carl Junction, Missouri. The title of today's episode is SOC, State of Christmas 2020. This program started out with the Hallmark Christmas movies. Their theme, The Magic of Christmas, or The Miracles of Christmas, got me thinking. I was thinking of a feel-good show of joy and goodwill and cheer. But as I continued to plan, the real state of Christmas overshadowed that feel-good theme with the reality of the times. One, the world is enduring a devastating pandemic. Millions are infected with the virus, and the whole nation is affected with its results. More than 250,000 have succumbed to COVID, leaving a large part of the population grieving. This will result in lots of empty chairs at the table on Christmas Day. Not so holly jolly. Now, let's visit the commercial side of the season. The Christmas commercial hype is normal. This is business's make or break it season. Overspending and extended credit debt is how most retailers balance out the lean spending of the previous quarters and hope to end up in the black for the year. The international health crisis leaves millions jobless. Benefits have expired, and the failure of the government to fund future stimulus monies have left many hardworking families struggling through the Christmas season with no money, no job, and the increasing possibilities of losing their home after the first of the year. The rapid decrease in the middle class demographic is leaving gaps in the retail market spending. In today's economy, the rich get richer and the poor get poorer, and there are also more of the poor. The standard for this holiday season is millions who look forward to the joy of Christmas will not be able to participate. Instead of joy, they are leaning on faith and hope. Despite all that's going on in the world, humanity still exists. The picture for this rapidly growing low-income or no-income class is bleak. It's painful and emotional and hard to accept. The problem is real, and the outcomes will be uncomfortable. Let's look at these families. Many are husband and wife families, but many include one or more children. Many others are single-parent families, and they are all dependent on the jobs that are disappearing, and some of those jobs will never come back. They have exhausted their emergency funds and their savings. These are hard-working men and women who find themselves helpless through no fault of their own. These are proud families who, in times past, may have been on the giving end of charity, but many have never been on the receiving end. They don't know how to ask for help. Receiving leaves them feeling uncomfortable. They are losing their independence. The saddest part of this whole unfortunate time is the guilt and depression that parents are suffering this time of the year and the insecurity that families feel. Receiving in times of need is every much Christian as giving. This year there will be hundreds of thousands of new clients at local food banks, food pantries, and soup kitchens. To accommodate these higher numbers, there is an urgent need for food and household items and volunteers to package, distribute, and serve meals. These activities will help build some of the joy for contributors and will fill soon that need that needed hope. All that being said, some will refuse assistance, and there are those who seek out homeless shelters and those who live on the street. The picture behind the glamour and glitz of advertising and social media is dark and uncomfortable. Christian radio, especially stations with local content, help to clarify these critical needs. Entertainers and music artists are doing their part to raise awareness and money with special online concerts and fundraisers, and the early shows and late-night television talk shows are also driving home this unique need for this unique Christmas. Sending greeting cards is a practice strongly recommended this season. Send to your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, and especially those in need this Christmas season. It adds a personal touch. It's inexpensive, and it may bring unknown joy to a person or a household. Back to the beginning. I would highly recommend the Hallmark Christmas movies for a good shot of holiday joy and happiness, and it will probably help absorb some of the seasonal stress. Now onto our important days on the calendar. On the 9th is Christmas Card Day and National Pastry Day. On the 10th is Human Rights Day. It's the beginning of Hanukkah, and it's also International Animal Rights Day. The 11th is UNICEF's birthday. The 12th, Gingerbread House Day and National Poinsettia Day. And the 13th, Sunday, the third Sunday in Advent, it's National Ice Cream Day and National Violin Day. On the nature scene, look for oyster mushrooms when the weather is damp. Male black bears are in their winter dens. Eastern cottontails are using abandoned dens during heavy snow, and the bald eagles are arriving in southern Missouri. Sunday is the Gemini meteor shower, and some say it's better than the others. Maybe we'll have some clear weather on Sunday. Now let's talk about Sunday. We are in the season of Advent, the season of preparation for the coming of Christ on Christmas Day. There are 4 Sundays before Christmas. The 4 Sundays, the first Sunday is the season of hope. The second, the season of love. The third, which we're going into this Thursday, is the season of joy. The fourth is the season of peace. And Christmas Day represents the light Christ brings to the world, all timely on this special Christmas. That's our show for today. I'm going to play us out with a little music from the Seneca High School Jazz Band. That's intermission for today. Time to get on with your show.